Welcome back to Oblivion, the Lost Spires. In the last episode, we foiled Rythor and defeated the Avatar at the same time. Probably a little sooner than usual because I used one plasma rupture against it. I've escaped. Just barely intact, I am now responsible for safeguarding the Horn of Zyyr, making sure it never falls into the wrong hands again. And how did I do this? After this mod was over, I left it on my bed in the Sky Castle for anyone to just wander in and pick it up. Aren't I the greatest? Alright. Oh, let's see what's in now. Looks like another schematic. Another Dwemer schematic? Yeah, screw schematic. We're gonna build screws! No, we're not. Alright. I forget who we have to talk to. I think it's Astrasay. I am still kind of curious why Rythor wouldn't have just killed Astrasay. I mean, he would have been discovered earlier, but, you know, he would have been discovered either way because we were in the Spire, and he knew what was going to go down in that Spire. So it's like, why wouldn't he just try and kill Astrasay and get away with it, but...
Like someone who's
whatever. Let's see. If we talk to... Who am I more interested in? Most interested. Sova!
You're back. What happened?
He got killed!
Good. Very good. You now have the horn. You must safeguard it from any others like Rythor.
Or you. No, okay.
Never let it out of your sight, lest the Avatar is set loose.
Now what?
Rythor's death averted certain disaster. We will never forget that we have you to thank for this.
Take this
Without
key to
your
display
appearance,
case now. I'm just kidding.
Our guild and all of Tamriel could have been lost. As good as it feels to finally see justice prevail, Rythor's betrayal has devastated the guild.
Shouldn't be that surprised.
This end marks a new beginning for us. A chance to start anew. To build on a clean foundation.
I just hope nobody figures out what you guys
We
did.
conferred amongst ourselves and decided to offer you the title of Headmaster.
Ooh!
Do you accept?
Yes, I do.
Excellent! You are hereby Headmaster of the Archaeology Guild. Rythor's ruinous chapter is closed. Let us look to new horizons now. Let us continue in the tradition of Solon.
Meh. Let's buy some posters. No, okay.
Farewell.
Yep. I think you can talk to anyone of the forum. They'll have something different to say, but ultimately, you're still done. And we're done.
What is it now?
What can I do for you, Headmaster?
And yeah, they recognize you as the headmaster now. You can still buy the posters and everything. So yeah, that's actually the end of the Lost Spires. Ooh, I didn't see this thing before. That's cool. So what I'm going to do now is, while I do my review, I'm actually going to run around and show you the rest of this place, because I know... Oh, okay, good. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember that being there, but okay, no, we've still got it. And this is our new ship. Yeah! No, it's not, really. Alright. So yeah, while I do my review, I'm going to show you the rest of this place that I skipped, for whatever reason, because I was lazy, I guess. Graphics and stuff. You know, there are some awesome visuals to go along with this mod. And I mean, all the new custom stuff, it just looks fantastic for the most part. I mean, the Horn of Zyyr, the Blade especially, these freaking robes. I love these robes. Like I said, I'm going to go clone them in the Okari Temple, and Captain Blue's going to have something new to wear. Also, actually, while it's on my mind, because I really don't want to forget, you can do something with this thing, I'm pretty sure. You get a book. It was that guy that we found in the cage in the one spire. And he gave us this Sentinels of Khartoum thing. If you read it, it tells you about what these statues do. So let's go ahead and pull out one of our... Oops. Go ahead and pull out one of those flawless diamonds we picked up. If I can find them. There we go. There's one. Alright. I'm gonna put it in this thing's mouth, hopefully. Does it want more? I forget if it wants more or not. Give it 10. Oops, wasn't close enough. Maybe this stuff's coming out somewhere else. I don't know. 'Cause I heard something. See, I never used that thing in my first run-through of this, so I'm not exactly sure where it gives you something. But basically, you put gems in its mouth, and it should give you something back. I don't know where. There has to be a ton more gems than that. Do I have any more gems? Not really. Ow! Jerk. Alright. Maybe I have to give it more or something. I don't remember. Anyway, storyline. This mod story is very interesting. Like there's quite a bit of talking, but it's definitely not like Ruined Tale's Tale where they just keep talking to the point of mass annoyance. I'm sure some of you are so angry that I decided to speed up the conversations in this mod, but I didn't really do it in Ruined Tale's Tale. Well, that suggestion didn't come until afterwards. I'm gonna reset the segment real quick. Alright, here we are in the chambers or whatever. It looks like a standard room. Anyway. But yeah, you know, I don't think there was anything dealing with archaeology much in any other mods afterwards. Hey, it's that assistant guy who didn't die. Cool. So it's a unique storyline. The characters, there are different types of characters. And they all have their own different personalities. I mean, some of them don't do much of anything, but... Huh. I wonder what happens if I cheat through this. Does this go anywhere? But yeah, even though some of the characters don't really get that involved, they're still interesting for the most part, and they've all got the voice acting in this mod is actually pretty good. I enjoy most of the voices, especially I know a lot of you were preferred Teve's voice, and he was really well done for an Argonian. I have to agree with you guys there. Teve's voice was phenomenal. I enjoy Rythor's voice, except if you're like used to analyzing things like that, you kind of can tell that he's eventually either going to be up to something shifty or that he's an overall shifty character. It doesn't really ruin anything if you're not thinking too hard about it. The Solon plot twist, you know, that was set up pretty well. They kind of make you forget about him for a while, and then you realize, holy crap, there he is. What happened to him? And then he gives you that whole big thing on what happened. Which I know is a pretty long and drawn out story, but I don't know, I guess they were trying to make it seem like he was, I don't know. I'm not really that sure what they were doing. I wanted to look at it though. Freaking game. No, okay. Oh yeah, and now that we're done, I think actually all the glass on these things are all the glass on these things are gone, so we can access this stuff now. Which also means I can knock it over. Will probably happen. Just little nice artifacts that you can look at. But yeah, the story was good. It was well written. I enjoyed it very much. So I'm going to give the... Oh, you know what? I was going to give the graphics a 10 out of 10 because they're phenomenal. I'm going to give the story... I'm going to give the story a 9 out of 10. There's a couple really, like, tiny things that... They don't bother me, but I don't really see the point in them either. And then, like I said, there's some kind of questions that are still on my mind, like why Rythor didn't kill Aster Say when he pretty much knew his cover was going to be blown. I mean, I figure you can probably reason that he was just going to have the Avatar kill him or something. I'm not really entirely sure, but yeah. The side quest things, they were kind of interesting. So yeah, story 9 out of 10. Playability. This mod is freaking awesome. There aren't any problems with it. There's no major glitches or issues that I could see with it. And I don't think it conflicts with that many mods out there, even though it's really old. But I mean, so many people have seen it that they probably know not to build on these certain areas, so it doesn't conflict with other mods. So yeah, playability definitely gets a 10 out of 10. And overall, I'm going to give this mod actually a 10 out of 10, even though I gave the story a 9. And you'd think I'm probably doing some average thing. No, I'm not. I'm giving this mod a straight up 10 out of 10. It's just so awesome. It offers you a lot. The bonus items and everything that you can collect. I mean, the posters and everything. You can get all these neat looking artifacts. These robes especially. And the dungeoning. You know, the adventure portion of this mod is actually really prominent. And I originally thought the dungeons were going to be a bit too long for a Let's Play. I mean, I know I started blowing through a lot of them, but I think if I actually ran through them in totality, it really wouldn't have been that bad. And see, it didn't take that long, did it? I saw that halfway through my jump, and I'm like, oh crap. But yeah. Definitely a lot to get from this mod. The characters, the adventuring, the items, it just gives you so much. You don't get a big house or anything, but this place is pretty much yours now. So what I liked to figure is that I could go back in Rythor's lair and kind of make it my own, even though I think some of the enemies respawn. But even so, it's still really neat. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone for joining me for Oblivion, The Lost Spires. I know this was requested a ton, which again is why I ended up doing it, even though I said I didn't want to do it because I played it before. But no, it was well worth the second playthrough. I had just as much fun, if not more fun, the second time around, because I was kind of able to share the mod with people now. So I definitely recommend that you go download this, you know, even though you just pretty much saw me go through the whole thing. If you're tempted to play this mod, pick it up, please. It's not that big. I mean, 320 some megabytes seems like a lot, but it's not really, depending on your machine. So yeah, this has been The Lost Spires. Zelos is now the headmaster of the Archaeology Guild. Nothing from Kajido in this mod. I didn't feel like doing anything there, but yeah. So once again, Lost Spires, 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you for more Midas Magic horror mod walkthrough for Halloween and more Oblivion stuff in general, and hopefully Mass Effect 2, Zelda, StarCraft, all that good stuff. See you later.